Hello, it's Nikki, and welcome back to a little story time. And I wanted to share this with you because the date is very prevalent for me. I really have that sensory memory. I can remember exactly where I was, what I was doing, probably what I was wearing, how I was feeling. And I also know that many of you are having your own version of this. And certainly in the last few years, I've also had my own version of this. It's that point where you are in the middle and you're not quite at a standstill, but you're not moving fast because you're waiting for the next part, but equally you know that you can't go back. And 25 years ago, September 2000, I know, wild, I had a moment or a few weeks, a few months like this. So I'd left sixth form college and I'd got my A-level results and I'd been working in Golden Wonder Crisp Factory, which I would not recommend. The only great thing about that place was the apple crumble. And they had a fantastic canteen. I mean, I'm not saying that it was Michelin starred or anything like that, but it didn't need to be. Like, that custard was so thick. There was no shortage of sugar in that apple crumble. It was fantastic. No wonder I felt like pretty large after that factory experience. But it was one of those jobs. It was a summer job. It was character building. I didn't have parents who just, thought I could be an intern at their friend's PR company. No, I was in Lincolnshire. They weren't doing PR really. I mean, only probably bad PR. So I was there. And I also knew I had my place at drama school, and I'd had my place since maybe April, May. So even before I went into my A-levels, I knew where I was going. I knew what I needed to do. And I was in this transitional moment of moving from everything I've ever known into a brand new career, well, starting my career, a brand new career at 18. Going from the Golden Wonder Crisp Factory into acting. But I knew that I was going to have to leave everything that was familiar. And maybe you are in this season right now where it's go time because you can't go back. Maybe something external has changed in your life, or maybe something internal. When suddenly those lights go on, or if you'd been at a teenage school disco, when the lights come on, it's like you can't unsee what you've seen. And suddenly that village hall, you thought it felt all like dark and moody and intimate and sexy, and now you just like see the sick on the floor. You see somebody having a row, or you used to see all the fag butts on the floor, because that was that time of the 90s. And we all have this moment sometimes where internally we can't unsee what we now know. We have the epiphany, we have the thought, we have the idea of like, oh, I can't go back. And yet sometimes we want to. Yet sometimes we want to stay in that familiarity because it feels so good. It feels so connective. It feels so cozy and safe. And yet we know that there is more. And we know that even in this moment where it might feel hard or challenging or difficult, if we don't do it, we're going to regret it. And also, by making the decision to go and do the thing, we don't fit in the old version either. Like if I'd suddenly just turned around and was like, actually, I think this Golden Wonder Crisp Factory life is for me. I think that's it. I think just sweeping these floors and putting these crisps in bins, I think that's my calling. It wasn't. It was safe because I was living at home and having not even my meals cooked, because I think I was cooking for myself by then and doing my own washing and things like that. But I didn't have to worry so much. I had a roof over my head and I had the protection of my parents. And so if you are in this messy middle, if you've started this month going, okay, lock in, this is the season. And I want to say first and foremost, the best thing you can do is call it. Say what it is, what's happening, what's going on. And I did this when my kids were young. I was never very good when they were just really crying and I couldn't work out like what was going on. You know, when they just kind of, they glaze over and you're like, oh no, I don't know what's up. And then you'd be like, it's the yellow brick. You've dropped the yellow brick down the bookcase. Okay, I can get the yellow brick. And this is the thing that we must do. Because when you make a transition or when you're moving through things, there will always be some jolly person who comes along and almost does this like, but it will be great once you get there, won't it? It will be fantastic. Like, you'll like it, don't worry. Like I remember when my daughter was starting school and my son as well, strangers would be like, are you looking forward to starting school? And I remember my daughter's face particularly because she'd also just turned 4. She's an August birthday. I remember her looking at them like, I don't know. And like just staring because she didn't know. She didn't know if she was going to like school. She didn't know if she was looking forward to it. She didn't really know what it was. She liked nursery. Nursery was where it was at. She had a great time. She still talks about that teacher, by the way. Amazing. So call it what it is. I feel excited, but also I feel sad about the fact that I can't unsee this. I feel optimistic and I feel terrified. I feel ready and so not ready all at the same time. Call it, say it, name it. Because then it makes it real. We're not pushing things down going, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. When we are in this AI world, we need to still tap into our emotions, our intuition, and our instinct. Number 2, when you are going into this chapter, next chapter, do not fall into the trap that I fell into where I thought that I had to change everything about myself in order to become the better version of myself. So when I went to drama school in 2000, I was like, oh my goodness, maybe I cut my hair. I cut my hair really short. It's the only time I've had really short hair. It was a total disaster. It was awful. It only looked good for about 2 seconds after I left the salon. And then after that, I mean, please, it was just terrible. But I thought, well, maybe I should like sharpen up the way I speak. Maybe I should be less jolly. Maybe I should just be a little bit more serious. You know, those actors, a little bit more serious. I thought I had to do that. And actually what I was there for was I got my place. I was selected by being who I was. They could see the potential of that, and it was about sharpening that thing. And so I want you to think about the fact that you've come so far with so many great things. Let's just sharpen them, clean them up, but don't lose that essence of you. Number 3, I talk about this all the time. During this moment, you're going to be required to expand, to go, to jump, to do the thing, to take the action, to say yes, to say no, to move. I want you to also ground, recalibrate, reflect, tune in, listen up, pause, reflect, recalibrate, pause, listen, whatever it is you need to do. I always say this about flights that fly a long way across the world. They're never just going, yeah, let's just do like the 26-hour sprint. No worries, we'll just get there quicker. No, they're not. They're saying, we need to ground. We need to refuel. We need to look at this. Hang on a minute. I'm tired. Let me have a break. Let me switch staff. When it's us on our own doing the thing, we somehow think it's a weakness. It's not. It's not a weakness. It's a brilliant thing. So have a think about how that lands today. If I can support you during this messy middle, let's go. I have longer term packages of a month, or we can work together for 100 days. And you are going to get to know yourself so well. How do I know this? Because I have done this exact process myself. And it's like, oh, that's who I am. Oh, right. Oh, that's where I'm strong. That's where I need a bit of support. Oh, right. And it's like bing, 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 bing. If that sounds like something you're interested in, send me a message and let's make some mega moves. Lots of love and book in a discovery call.